again, he was trying to be funny, right? With the whole thing, it was like, bro, like you're telling me that I can't make fun of black women, but then you do this thing with South Park, who makes fun of, white guys who make fun of black culture, and Dr. Dre, who beats up black women and whatever, bro. I get what he was trying to do and like being facetious with that stuff, right? But I think it was like the sexual content about like taking like the whole sexual thing with Kendrick, like that was just weird, right? So like I agree that everyone gets these jokes and I stand by that for him and I support him in that, but like just because you say that, the same way we critique Kendrick Lamar or whoever, like, bro, like that song didn't really hit for me, bro, that joke didn't hit, right? So like you could stand by, bro, everyone gets these jokes, but I don't think you should stand by the actual joke. The joke itself wasn't good. That it was very awkward, bro. Like, and I understand just because like Alex Media, Mark, Akash are laughing that he might be like, oh, this is hitting, bro. It wasn't hitting, bro. When we were watching
laughs
it,
laughs at everything,
100%. So does Alex Media in a weird way too.
Yeah.
But it wasn't hitting, bro. As a viewer, as a fan, even I was left like, it's kind of weird, bro. Like, I don't know why you're talking about like having sex with this dude and like, I'll kiss him and put him in my lap. It's like, I don't know, bro, because that becomes like a physical thing, and like, I don't know why you would want to go down that road, because that's no longer a joke. It's almost like assault, right? And then you run into this dude in the streets, and then it's like, what's gonna happen, bro? So like, that was the weird part. So like, I agree with him with the sense of like, bro, I'm gonna keep making all the jokes I want, bro, 100%. But that specific one was just like odd. And then when people are critiquing you about that, you're like defending it and like trying to be even funny. Like, bro, I think there should be some like onus or like, yo, cute, that like, it wasn't the best joke, my bad, but everyone gets these jokes, blah, blah, blah. Like that was the part that really was uncomfortable for me, to be honest. As a fan, I was uncomfortable listening to that shit.
Yeah, no, I found myself doing that like awkward kind of smirk throughout it. Like when someone's saying some inappropriate shit and it's not so foul that like you want to get up and walk away or turn it off, but you're just kind of sitting there like like pretending to like give a fuck or like be into it. I think that's how Alex probably felt. And I don't know, I like if he had said, like what you said about everyone gets these jokes, doesn't matter race, your disability, like I'm gonna clown you. And if he had made this weird like sexual joke maybe once really quickly, even then I could be able to look past it. But it's like he talked about it for like 30 minutes, found a way to go back into it, and the only like rationale I could get from it is like he didn't, as a comedian you should have like a strong comeback of some sort. And I think like, I don't know if this is like some white boy type thing, but just say the most outlandish thing that like Kendrick or whoever couldn't even like respond to, like, because it's so weird and goofy that like, what do you even say to that shit? It would be like pulling down your pants in the middle of a fight. Like, all right, the fight's over, I don't even know what to do now because you're just crazy. Like that's kind of
honestly, that's a great analogy.
Like, let me just say wild shit because I'm frustrated and see what happens. And I also don't like the fact he tried to like cushion it with, oh, I'm not a tough guy though, like his security will fuck me up. Like it's kind of like what Aiden Ross did when he was in LA, taunting people and shit, but then doing the classic like white boy thing, but like, oh, if you touch me, like I got lawyers and all this and that. And then he kind of also transitioned to another thing that like, just given that he's white, kind of made me a little uncomfortable, was when he started doing the whole like grammatical thing of, well, he said ain't no white man supposed to talk about no black woman, and technically
so like, technically I could do that
and shit.
And
then saying like, rappers degrade women. Like it sounded like I don't know, just how white people generalize, say, oh, black people always do this, or they're always, up to no good and doing that. It just gave off that kind of air. Especially in this context. So yeah, I think he could have had a very simple response and just be like, don't be sensitive, and moved on.
Yes, thanks for the shout out. Even though you didn't say my name, we're talking. I know you're talking about me. Everyone gets these jokes. But yeah, it was just, again, the fact that he tried to make a joke out of it. Again, bro, like we've seen his specials. We saw him live, bro. He's not I don't think there's not flawless people out there, bro. Like, he's gonna have jokes that bomb. Comedians bomb. It's unfortunate that, again, probably with the most eyes on him based off his own popularity, not because of this, right? Like, he's a very popular comedian, but then you're also in a moment going against the most popular rapper in the world today. It's a shame that he bombed in that moment, right? That's all this is, right? I think he's gonna be fine, bro. Like, no one's gonna care about this if, you know, dude, by the time this guy Luigi gets arrested, or like, you know, no one cares, bro. We're gonna be on to the next thing. But I just think it's odd when you see someone bombing and they're doubling down, right? Like, you could just say, bro, like, all right, that shit didn't hit, my bad. Like, I wish that was there, because I'm just like, bro, like, it wasn't funny.